Hola, hoy les quiero presentar a una amiga que tengo que me la heredó mi tía, la hermana de mi mamá, que se llama Rosemary. Se llama igual que mi mamá, se llama Rosemary Reiner. Es una señora alemana que hace muchos años se vino a vivir a San Antonio y ha sido bien linda con todos nosotros. De hecho, siempre que vengo la trato de ver, dice que se la pasa increíble conmigo, me encanta y ahora me dijo, por favor, yo sé que está lo del COVID, ya he estado mucho tiempo encerrada, no quiero, por favor invítame a tu casa, invítame al ranchito, me encantará verlas. Y le dije yo, ay, me da nervio porque dicen que pues las personas mayores son más sensibles al virus y me dijo, por favor, yo me voy a morir cuando me tenga que morir. Entonces pues fui por ella y la traje. Y siempre que viene, siempre que me ve, me cuenta de lo que sufrió en Alemania o lo que le pasó cuando era una niña, porque ella es alemana, como ya les había dicho, y le tocó estar en la Segunda Guerra Mundial, que le bombardearan su ciudad. Entonces pues la voy a entrevistar para que nos cuente, ¿ok? Habla inglés, bueno, alemán e inglés. Rosemary, come on, tell us. Where are you from? What's the place you got bombed?
Siegen, Westphalia.
Siegen, Westphalia. Ese es el lugar en Alemania.
Germany.
Y dice que el último año de la Segunda Guerra Mundial bombardearon su pueblo. So you were bombed on the last year of the Second World War. How old were you? ¿Qué edad tenías?
13, I think.
And your sister?
She was probably 3 years old or 2.
Ella de 13 y su hermanita de 2 años. And what happened?
Well, you know, my mother, a couple days before Christmas, I was the oldest, and my mother sent me to the grocery store. And then the alarm sounded, the stores all closed up, and you had to go in a shelter. So I ran home, and my mother said, take your little sister, your brothers are already in a shelter, we come later.
So you knew where the shelter was?
Oh yeah, everybody was assigned to a big safe shelter.
Dice que cuando sonó la alarma, corrió a su casa, ella fue al súper, pero corrió a su casa y su mamá le dijo, córrele, agarra a tu hermanita y vete a guardar en esos lugares donde se guardaban cuando bombardeaban. So you grabbed your sister by the hand and tomó a su hermana de la mano.
Was not very far from here to your fence there, you know. And so,
que no estaban lejos del lugar en donde tenían que correr.
But then all of a sudden, if you're not prepared, there was the first bombing of this town. So I don't know why we were laying on the ground, but later on they told us it was the air pressure put us on the ground.
Oh.
And they were bombing that
So
city.
before you got to the shelter.
We didn't
Que
make
antes
it
de
to the
llegar
shelter.
ahí no la hicieron porque dice que de repente estaban tiradas en el suelo las dos, que no se explican por qué. Yo creo que fue una bomba, dicen que fue por la presión del aire. So you were on the floor, and what were you doing?
On the street, trying to go to the shelter. I mean, we never took it serious because the city never got bombed. That was the first time.
Nunca
So,
lo
but we
tomaron
were
en
lucky.
serio porque
I mean,
nunca
but we
habían
could
sido
look.
bombardeados.
It was burning everywhere.
Oh, there was fire everywhere?
They-
And
they
were you scared?
No, when you're not prepared for it, I guess as a teenager, I don't know, I wasn't scared. I had my little sister, and then all of a sudden, when it got a little quiet,
So all of a sudden, when it got a little quiet, what?
I said, let's get up and go to the shelter. And we made it to the shelter. Just after the shelter, there was already one bomb had, fell right in front of the shelter. But we got into the shelter.
Que
My
no les
brothers
pasó
were
nada.
there, my brothers were there. And then when everything quiet later on, my father came to look for us.
Que ya que todo estaba en silencio, su papá fue a
Because they
buscarlos.
didn't make it to the shelter. They were supposed to be in a shelter.
Tenían que
but-
estar ellos también ahí, pero no la hicieron. And?
Then we had to leave town, go to the edge of town, because all the fire, there was not enough air in oxygen. People had to get out of the shelter, outside to the shelters surrounding our city.
Ay, wow, que se tuvieron que salir de donde estaban todos porque no había suficiente oxígeno y tuvieron que salirse fuera de la ciudad porque toda la ciudad la bombardearon, había mucho fuego y no había suficiente oxígeno, se tuvieron que ir a las afueras de la ciudad. So you went outside of the city?
Outside the city, there were that city had a lot of shelters. They were well prepared. But
And did you lose everything? ¿Perdiste todo? La casa, your house, everything?
all of us was left a doorstep to the house when we got back.
Really?
90% of the city was gone.
Dice que 90% de la ciudad se destruyó y de su casa solo quedó un escalón. And what did you feel? Didn't you feel that you had nothing?
I mean, no.
¿Qué sentiste? Que tenías,
but,
que ya no tenías nada.
The reason that whole city, in Germany, houses are in a city, the houses are next to each other, and the fire trucks from other cities used to help each other, like Cologne, and the bigger cities would come, and we would go to their cities and help them, But at the time when we got bombed out, the other cities had no gas for the fire trucks anymore. Nobody could help us.
Oh
90% in one afternoon was gone.
Oh. Imagínense, perdió todo y dice que entre las ciudades se ayudaban los bomberos, pero que cuando bombardearon su pueblo, su ciudad, ya no tenían las ciudades aledañas gasolina para que todos los bomberos y la ayuda llegara a su pueblo. Entonces todo, el 90% de toda su ciudad se incendió y perdieron todo. What, Rosemary? You had nothing?
There was nothing left.
Nada, perdieron todo.
There was a 2-story house right in the city.
And how did you? What did you do? Did you cry? ¿Lloraste?
No.
No.
This is really bad. A couple of weeks before this all happened, I had spent all summer long with my grandparents, and they had a farm like this, and then I was happy, and then all of a sudden my mother shows up, and she wanted me as a babysitter again, and took me back to the city. As a kid, I was relieved. This way I could go back to my grandmother.
Oh my God. Dice que ella, la verdad, como estuvo visitando a su abuelita y tenía una granja y estaba feliz en la granja, de repente llegó su mamá y le dijo, venme a ayudar otra vez con tus hermanos, y no le gustó regresarse a su ciudad, así que para ella el que bombardearan y quedarse sin nada le dio gusto porque se fue a vivir a casa de la abuelita. Toda la familia se fue a vivir a casa de la abuelita a las afueras porque...
I was so happy at my grandmother's.
And how many families lived with your grandma when you got bombed? ¿Cuántas familias vivieron con tu
one family already had moved from
abuelita?
Berlin with 4 children to my grandmother's.
So how many?
They had 4 children.
One family and you?
And then my mother's twin sister already lived with.
What, Rosemary? You had nothing?
There was nothing left.
Nada, perdieron todo.
There was a 2-story house right in the city. Stayed.
Rosemary, tell me. What
I
else?
don't know where I stopped.
Yeah, that you went. ¿Cuántas familias vivían con tu abuelita? So you all run with your grandmother to live?
So,
How many families?
I was as a child. I was actually not happy, but I could go back. I had friends in where my grandmother lived. And I went to school, and I was good in that school, really good. Going back to my hometown, they were way ahead of me.
Porque
so when I came back,
le gustaba la escuela
I said,
y los amigos de donde vivía su
I don't know
abuelita.
what's going on in school,
Oh, okay.
So and most of the time we got interrupted by the alarm sounded, we have to go in the shelter,
Yeah.
So you didn't learn much. So when we
no
got
aprendías
bombed
mucho
out,
en el pueblo, en donde vivía en la ciudad, porque sonaba la alarma y tenían que salirse al lugar a donde tenían que correr todo el tiempo y no podías aprender mucho y que no le gustaba su colegio. Entonces le vino bien, como quien dice, irse a casa de su abuelita, porque aparte ahí... How many cousins did you live with your grandmother? ¿Cuántos primos tenías? Or kids that you were so happy
total
playing?
was 11 children.
Uy, eran 11 niños. And how long did you live there for? ¿Cuánto tiempo vivieron ahí?
Until I came over here later on here. They were sending...
how many years?
After the war, they... sent us, my grandmother had three brothers in the States.
Yeah, but how many years did you stay with your grandmother living there after the war?
Until I came over here.
Around how many years? ¿Como cuántos años? 5? 10?
Well, no, probably 5 or
5 años. So you never went and have a house with your parents back again?
No, we all, they made it so my mother had, her own place where she could cook, you know, and it was a
No,
big
ya
farm.
todos vivieron en el en la
farmhouse.
granja y cada quien tuvo
Was a big
su
farmhouse.
ala, que era grande. And what did you eat? Did you have food? ¿Y tenías
Oh, yeah, we
comida
had
durante
more
la guerra?
food than the regular people because they grew their own stuff, you know, they had, there was everything there. We had more food than,
What did they grow?
food?
What did they grow? Potatoes?
Oh, they had potatoes and carrots and beans and apples and pears, you name it, and a big yard.
Wow,
Carrot.
you were lucky.
We would go and pull a carrot out of the ground and just wipe it on our pants and, I mean...
And eat it.
Eat it, yeah.
Sí, dice que ellos tenían más
And it was,
comida
you know,
que todos.
Fertilizer was from the outhouses, but nobody got sick.
Porque todo well, good, porque
Huh?
ellos plantaban todo, entonces
I
no
mean, they
les
had a
faltó
big
comida.
yard.
So what do you think about this coronavirus thing and everyone being scared of it? ¿Qué piensas del
I haven't
coronavirus y
given it
todo?
much thought. It's news to me.
Que
really.
no,
I
que
don't
no,
know.
no ha pensado
I
mucho.
really, I can't say it's
But
bad.
you're not scared of it,
No,
pero
no,
no le
no,
tienes miedo.
No.
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 Why?
And are you?
No, but why aren't you scared? And tell them what you told me. Le digo, ¿por qué no tienes miedo? Contestas lo que me dijiste a mí. Me dices,
I
si
don't even know what
sobreviví
I
la
told
Segunda Guerra Mundial. You said if you got bombed and nothing happened to you, remember?
I mean, we got bombed and nothing happened to us.
Dice, pues me bombardearon, me cayeron las bombas
We
al
were
lado
lucky, we
y
were
no me
lucky.
pasó nada, entonces me tengo que morir cuando me tenga que morir, right?
You wouldn't be lucky because you had the 6 dogs and they wouldn't let the dogs in the shelter.
Oh, really? Why?
The oxygen.
Oh,
You know,
my
like
God.
in New Orleans when they had the flood and so on, everybody was in a shelter, remember?
Sí.
No, the dogs and so could not go in a shelter.
Que yo no tendría suerte
we
porque
had a
no
dog.
dejan a los perros
I had a dog.
ir a
We had
protegerse de esos shelters. And what did you do with your dog? Que
My
ella tenía un
father
perro.
took it to the country. He found an old bicycle and went to a country he knew somebody and asked if they would take the dog. It was a nice dog.
Se fue a las afueras a darle el perro para que no le fuera a
The
pasar
shelter.
nada.
The dog could not go in, no.
Pero no los dejaban protegerlos. Ay, that's horrible, Rosemary.
Yeah, but I mean, what would you do? The people come first and the oxygen in the shelter.
Pero pues sí,
we
¿qué
were
puedes
there
hacer? Que las
days and
personas
days and days.
tenían prioridad.
No
Digo,
windows,
tenían
no nothing.
prioridad y que se les acababa el oxígeno.
No, they.
So
luckily-
is it the most terrible thing you've lived? The
no,
Second
no,
World War?
I mean,
¿Ha
when
sido
I
lo más
look
terrible
back,
que has
no, it's
vivido?
just a story. I mean, it's not. No.
No, que para ella no fue terrible, pero es una historia. But you always remember it. Siempre se acuerda
Yeah,
porque
I know,
siempre me
but
cuenta.
you know, when you're not prepared, you know, you don't know how you react. You know, I said, well, how come we were laying on the ground? There must have been the air pressure. They said, you know, the air.
Yeah,
But we were lucky we could go to my grandmother, you know,
that's true.
and we you know, we would be high. There were other homes too. The kids were all playing at our house, at our place.
That's nice.
Yeah, I mean, every hike and seek, we would go in the woods and look for blueberries or look for wood.
Que
And,
todos los niños iban a
it was
jugar a su
really a good
casa,
childhood. I mean,
a la granja de su abuelita, iban por blueberries al bosque, jugaban a las escondidas, que tiene un recuerdo bonito. Te digo, ¿y cómo es que llegaste a Estados Unidos? How did you come to the States? How come you ended up here? And you said that you received que tenía familia que vivía aquí en Estados Unidos y les mandaban paquetes con ropa y cosas. That they send you packages with clothes?
Huh?
They send you packages with clothes?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, they asked, my grandmother, the brothers asked, send us a picture of all the kids so we have an idea what kind of clothes to send. And there were only more boys than girls, only 3 girls total with me. I was the oldest, and we got nice stuff, you know. And I said, "Oh, I want to go, you know. Can I have the address?" And then my grandmother figured, she's not going to hear from them, you know. Yeah, they wrote me, "Come on over, put the papers in."
Wow, dice que
Yeah.
le gustaban las cosas que le mandaban y dijo, quiero conocer Estados Unidos, y que le dijo a la abuelita, ay, no les van a contestar los tíos, no la van a invitar, y dijo, sí, pon los papeles, y aquí se vino, y aquí se quedó. How many years have you been living here for? ¿Cuántos
Since
años?
the 50s.
Desde los 50s. Ush, you have a lot of,
I
70
haven't
years
got-
already?
I mean, I have been going
Ya
back
tiene
and
casi
forth. I mean,
70
when I
años
first
aquí.
came, yeah, You know,
Wow.
I was in the 50, at the end of 50.
Wow, I'm very happy that you're my friend. I love you.
I love you too. I mean, gosh.
Me encanta
But,
tener a mi amiga. Yo la quiero mucho, es
But
bien linda.
all this, I mean, when I was lucky, I mean, and you know, when I came from Germany to here, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Ah, that's where you go arrive to?
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't believe how beautiful it is there. The
Yeah.
beach, and they had a nice house.
Que
and-
llegó a Carolina del Sur y que estaba muy bonito. So you don't want to go back to live to Germany? ¿Ya no te quieres
I
regresar a
wouldn't-
Alemania?
No, yeah, for visits.
Para visitar sí, pero para vivir no. Well, I'm glad you're here because I can see you.
Yeah, and I see you too. I mean, I was the first one, and then later on, another cousin came.
Okay.
Because I went back to Germany on vacation and had nice clothes, and everybody wanted to see me.
Ay,
you
luego
know.
que luego iba a Alemania y todo el mundo la quería
Teenager,
ver.
you know.
Y porque era teenager y que traía bonita ropa y otra prima vino. And you married an American guy. Y te casaste con un americano de la militar.
American guy, yeah.
A pilot, un piloto.
No pilot.
No pilot. Ah,
My
I
son
thought.
is-
Ah, tu hijo es el piloto. Sí,
son is a
Frankie.
pilot.
So he was what?
He was in the military, but he was in a.
Pero se le murió bien. But he died very young.
Yeah,
So,
got cancer.
how old was he? De cáncer pulmonar, el marido se le murió muy
think 32.
joven. 32, imagine, widow.
I know.
Oh my God,
I know.
wow. Thank you, Rosemary. Pues ella es mi amiga Rosemary, que quería que conocieran. Que aunque ahorita estamos en social distancing, como ella se encuentra a veces sola, yo la invito y ella dice, por favor, invítame, no me importa. Y aquí la tengo, ¿verdad? A ver, tell me, what is the real happiness in life? ¿Cuál es la verdadera felicidad en la vida?
Oh my gosh. Can you ask me something easy?
Yeah, that. Tell me.
I don't know right now. I'll tell you later. You have to think.
No, come on, you were telling me.
Good friends and health.
Buenos amigos, salud es la felicidad real.
Health and good friends, I think.
Buenos amigos y salud. And simple things, right?
See, oh yeah, yeah, right.
Like what?
Nothing complicated.
Y nada complicado. Las cosas sencillas. Any advice you want to give us? ¿Algún consejo?
You have to tell me.
No, come on, you have to tell me.
Be happy.
Que sean felices. How can we be happy? Mucha
Stay
gente no
healthy.
sabe cómo.
I mean, make the best out of life. Make the best.
Que hagan lo mejor de la vida. Sean positivos y saludables. Bye. Y me trajo una bugambilia y quiere que la plantemos. Entonces hoy vamos a plantar la bugambilia. Right, Rosemary? A bugambilia, we're gonna plant it?
Yeah, here.
Ok, que ahí dice. Dice que soy una estrella, que cómo puedo hacer esto. Come on, point it towards me. Ándale, grábame, Rosemary.
Which way?
This way.
This way?
No.
didn't
No,
see.
no. Look. This way. No, like this. Hold it like that. See?
Uh-huh.
You see me? No, you have to
Oh,
look.
I have to look at that. I'm that stupid.
Look, here. I am here.
Yeah, I see
Está
you.
grabando Rosemary. ¿Sí? Primero hay que hacer.
Yeah, look at she's really
Así.
working. Yeah.
Okay? Hay que ablandar la tierra first.
She's making my grave.
No, que great. Not like that, the other way, Rosemary.
Yeah, but I mean, have you all the way
Like
in
this.
there? Yeah, I know.
Ajá. Así, no lo muevas.
Yeah, but you're not going to be, your feet are not in there.
Go further out.
But out, okay.
¿Sí me? ¿Ya me ves?
Yeah, I see
Nunca he
you,
grabado
yeah.
con el celular. Me
I
está
got you,
grabando.
yeah, I got you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, a poor woman. She's digging her own grave now. I put the dogs in then too. Look, the dog is in the window.
Yeah, that's a child.
You still want to keep me doing this? It's enough, huh?
Okay. ¿Qué tal que me quiere ayudar a plantarla, mi reina? Very good, Rosemary.
But I mean, look,
No sé si viene el arcoíris que yo veo. Vean qué bonito arcoíris. Do you see the rainbow, Rosemary? Look at the rainbow. Thank you for the flowers.
there's a lot more.
Which one are you? This one. ¿Cuál eres tú, Rosemary?
This is me, you know, and this one are in the States.
And all the other ones in Germany?
They're all in Germany, and my brother, he might die this year, probably.
Ay, no, esperemos que no.
Yeah, so-
Hopefully not.
Well, I don't know if they don't have anything for that. You know?
Me encanta que venga, que me cuente sus historias. No sé, las personas mayores a mí me traen unos recuerdos muy hermosos porque me acuerdo de mi mamá y mi abuelita, como que están hechas de la misma cepa de algo, que nos dan ese amor incondicional, con todo y que no sea mi pariente, no sé, me trae fotos de ella, que le trae nostalgia, como ustedes acaban de ver. Y también me enseña, valora muchos momentos que valoraba mi mamá, mi abuelita, mi familia, y son momentos muy sencillos, y el estar aquí, el convivir, el que comamos juntas, el que le pongas atención, el plantar la florecita que me trajo, que nunca llega con las manos vacías, siempre me trae cosas y le digo, no. En fin, es una amiga que quiero mucho y ojalá y viva muchos años más.